All right. This is like my first live on this channel, and it's my first live that I've done in a while. I don't usually do so great at lives. Um, I'm awkward, especially when put on the spot, but I've been wanting to do one for a while, and currently my dog, Meatball, who I've had for about 4 or 5 years now, um, is really sick. She has an infection that has not been taking antibiotics very well. So I've gone to the vet maybe 3 or 4 times in the past 3 months to get antibiotics for this ear infection. And it has abscessed in her middle inner ear. Um, so she needs this surgery, but I can't afford the surgery. So it's just this whole thing that if she doesn't get this surgery, she might not recover. Um, which it just really stressed me out. Obviously, like yeah, that's been fun. So I'm doing I that's been going on, and I'm like, okay, well there's no better reason to do a live than to, promote this GoFundMe that I've made to help support my dog. So that's what we're kind of here doing. But we're also here drawing, and already I can see that I've messed this face angling up. Um, and the size. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on with me. What's been going on with y'all? I am just kind of like my hands are shaking so bad, so I'm trying to draw, but I'm actually so nervous to do this live. I'm so anxious about it. Um, but it's fun. It's all fun times. Maybe I'll just, hit my vape. It'll be fun. Everything's okay. But yeah, we're just, oh my goodness. Um, doing some drawing. Ugh. It helps calm my brain down. That is too long. Drawing. It's annoying, that's for sure. But it's fun. I hope all the sound settings and everything's okay, because this isn't my first live. So if it's not, please tell me if there's anything wrong, anything I need to fix in my next live. Um, so that the sound's better, so that, I don't know, the picture's better. Uh, Look, I obviously don't know what I'm doing with the live stuff. I can draw, but that doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. Um, like there. He's like hand. I love these little mittens. I wish I didn't live in Southern California so I could actually wear like you know, cute winter clothes. It does not get cold here. It gets like 60 degrees. Thank you, Robin. Thank you. I am hoping that I can get everything sorted out with that because it is stressful. Oh boy. Um, Gosh, my hands are sweating. I have not done a live in years. My old channel, I don't know if y'all are familiar with it. Um, it was a complete and utter disaster. There's so many regrets about that channel, about my content, about my opinions. I've learned a lot since then. Um, a lot, and I definitely that's why I deleted all my old content. I just don't agree with a lot of the stuff I've said anymore. Um, I don't agree with some of my actions and how I acted online. Um, I was in like a really bad place, so I was like kind of acting out and getting into drama that I didn't need to be involved in. Um, and it got me into some situations, let's say, that I just wish I acted differently. I wish I did differently. In a lot of those scenarios. And I've made my apologies where they're due, and I want to grow from that. Yeah, vaccination bills for cats, man. Oh, don't even get me started. Those can be stressful too. Just vet bills in general. There's no reason why vets should be this expensive, but they are. These hands are looking demented. Just trust me. Just we're just going with it right now. We're just getting the basic shape in. We can edit the disgusting looking. What is that? What is that? Oh my god. We're not going to talk about it right now. That's just terrible. Um I can't get over this hand. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna just. I can't get over it. What is it? Yeah, I've definitely grown a lot, and being online is a mess. It's just like having everybody be able to see like all your mistakes and everything that everything you've fucked up about, every opinion that you've had that is completely wrong or misinformed or it's kind of embarrassing, that's for sure. I definitely have grown a lot and I want to continue making content. I want to do it in a completely different way now, but I still want to make content. Um, I just, I don't want to be so, um, I don't know. I don't want to post as much as I did. I don't want to be as personal, I guess, if that makes sense. I just revealed a lot of information about myself that I didn't need to be talking about. Honestly. Oh my god, hands are so hard to draw. And I am trying my best. And that's all you can do. We're gonna. I know it's not what I see. This finger, right? Right here is shorter. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Yeah, honestly, stepping away from clock app is good. Good idea. Always step away from the clock app, honestly. Um, I haven't been using it as much as I used to. I definitely haven't. And I've been trying to avoid using it, honestly, as much as I can. I use it sometimes to like still um like I don't know, fundraise for my dog and like just talk every once in a while, but I definitely am not as into it as I used to be just because like for one there's so much drama and so much like there's always something happening and everybody there just acts like it's like high school. It's there's always some drama happening. There's always something happening and it's just too much. I can't keep up with that. I can't keep up with all the toxic behavior. Um and not taking accountability for actions and it's just not the best place to be. I'm taking way too long on these hands. It's just the sketch. Honestly, don't be on cis talk. It's exhausting to be there. I'm not lying about that. Um, I haven't been interacting with his talk as much. I still do somewhat. It's still like my main audience for the most part. It's just I've been more branching out into like making more art content. Um, because it's what makes me happy, and honestly, focusing so much on my DID kind of prevents me from making progress with my mental health. Unless I'm like not focused as much on it, like I'm not making content like every day about it. Um, it's good to raise awareness and everything, and I want to be able to do that, but I don't want to be like only known for having DID. I'm a lot more than just my fragmented self. It's definitely the most toxic community I've been in, and I've been in a lot of toxic communities. I was in on Tumblr in like 2012 during like when all the depression and toxic anomia blogs were popping off, and I was part of that circle. Like I am have been a very toxic person before. Um and I still have my toxic traits. I'm definitely not a perfect person. Um Never will claim to be. Still learning. I think everything is a journey. I think everybody's just on their own journey. We're all just learning. No one's ever going to be perfect, and expecting that is silly. Is that finger's too long now, isn't it? No, this hand is going to be the death of me. Okay, let me. No, no, no. Okay, we're. It's looking almost right. It's looking almost correct. We'll just do this. Almost correct. And then this. Maybe. Maybe we're getting somewhere. Uh, no. Maybe. I have no idea. We're going with it. You're going with it. We gotta trust what the eyes see. It'll make sense in the end. Yeah, okay. We're kind of, I can go with that. Yeah, it's really just a circle of the same misinformation and the same drama, just different people over and over and over and over again. And that's why I can't handle it as well. Like it's constant. Like you can't get away from like the exhausting cycle of having someone be called out for the same thing that somebody else was called out for 2 weeks ago, like saying littles can consent, or like it's just the same shit over and over, and I'm tired of it. I have outgrown it, and I also noticed a lot of the community online is dominate, like the voices that have been in the DID community for longer tend to get like they don't, it's not, it's like there's like it's new drama. New people in the DID community will pop off and be like, "Oh, here's this and this and this." And the people who have been in the DID community and have seen it over and over and over again are like, "No," and their voices get completely ignored. It's yeah, it's exhausting. Hey, this is, you know what? You know what? This is looking good. You know what? I can fuck with this sketch so far. This is good stuff. I have only had one very small cup of coffee today, and I don't know how. I think it's my anxiety. I'm just so like amped up. I'm just like, Um, but that's fun. I'm just rambly. Um, let's see. Trying to draw this shirt. This is such a like weird shirt. I thought it was cool. I was like, I want to draw some like fashion stuff. Fashion stuff kind of is fun. The creator idolization. Yes, that is. It's exhausting, especially since. Okay, here's the thing. If we're in a mental health community, keep in mind, like everybody has toxic traits. Everybody does things. Everybody fucks up. Everybody makes mistakes. That's just common knowledge, right? But we're people with mental health issues. We're going to do things that don't make sense. We're going to have opinions sometimes from our toxic abuse that don't make sense that we need to confront. And people will be like holding us to these very, very incredibly high standards. Like as a creator with a following on TikTok, I know like I'm held to a higher standard than other systems that haven't been involved as long. And it's like, no, just because I've known about my DID for a couple years does not mean that I'm any less susceptible to fucking up than anybody else. And I think everybody should have the grace to fuck up and learn from their mistakes. Not only that, but I don't think we should be looking at creators as these like people that know everything, that never make mistakes, that are like, oh, so great all the time. And it's like, no, I suck, actually. Um, I'm glad y'all like my content, but I am not the best person. I have good traits and bad traits just like everybody else. And so does, other popular creators like Dissociated. Like, I mean, we can talk about the mistakes on that one, but you know what I mean? Like, every creator on the internet, all of my favorite creators, like Sam does art, like, all of those creators make mistakes, say things that are fucked up sometimes, and we shouldn't be holding people to a standard of like they know everything, like, oh, they're, it's a whole thing. It's exhausting. Okay, the hair. I love the hair in this. Look at the little stars in it. Oh my god. Love this. Okay. But it's gonna be hard to draw, which is always fun. The circle is more like an oval, actually. You're like, oh, it's a circle earring. So you try to draw a circle, but then it's like, wait a second. You have to remember perspective. I have to like make up the end of her block here because uh, I don't know what it looks like as a reference text. And mine's longer. Uh, oh no, her arm is too long. Oh my goodness, her arm is too long. Okay, it's okay. You know what I can do? I can take this, make it bigger, and put it down a little bit. Yeah, that composition, y'all. Composition. There we go. I like how I have like one person, but this is a solid live. I'd actually prefer to only have like one, two people in here because this is my first live in a while and I have so much anxiety. um, Especially drawing when people can see you. That's always exciting and scary. Let's see, maybe I can make it longer. There. Ooh, deep breaths. Chill out. It's not that serious. It's just drawing. You do it all the time. Chill out. Oh, just me talking to myself live on YouTube. My goodness. Oh, no worries. Take your time. I'm just vibing here. Kinda talking to my own brain. It likes to talk to me while I'm drawing. It's because like all the thoughts can just come out because I'm not really paying attention to them. Yeah, no, I don't go live on TikTok anymore. Um, it's constantly not promoting the content, so literally no one shows up for, and like if anybody does show up, they do not talk. So so I was like, I'm gonna go live on YouTube. I forgot YouTube Live is much better. Like even if you'll get somebody to talk to you on YouTube. All right. The live is gonna end around like 11 because that's when my roommate's gonna supposed to come home and I won't have the house to myself. Which just makes me more anxious and I won't be able to contain my anxiety anymore. So I will probably be heading off soon, but I will be back. I'll save the rest of this sketch for the next live that I do. I'm gonna try and do more lives like once or twice a day. Maybe just short bursts of lives just to test it out, just to figure out what I'm doing. Because I want to do it more. So yeah. Okay. I'm actually like kind of digging this sketch. Kind of digging it. Um yeah, for sure. I'm glad you stopped by too. I'm glad, somebody came to talk to me in the live. And Um, I am going to start scheduling my lives, so if you want to stop by for the next one, definitely check out or hit the notification bell because it'll tell you when I schedule my next live, and you can make sure that you get there. Um, but that's I think all for this one.